Well, hello there. It is me, Afro Kuma 7 Deadly Sins, and I'm back with another Should You Will I Summon video. And of course, today, we are displaying the new What If Grand Cross? What? Gender bent characters? What? I don't know how to feel about it, but still, they're looking pretty cool. The animations look awesome. And yeah, there are a lot of things coming. I must say, it is interesting. Cross If it's called, and yeah, it is very interesting. The cosmetics, only this one looks fine. The red one, it looks pretty badass. The others are, it's okay. Same with the Bond. I like the fox outfit. The bikini is also cool for the summer times. You know how that goes. There's the new card set. Very cool. We will see how this plays out. It's only for Meliodas and Bond. Maybe they will change it up in the future. There's some diamond rewards. Yes. These are the missions. Pretty straightforward, guys. Nothing too crazy. Calf and Giant Hawk events are back. Nothing too crazy about that. So yeah. World event Shaved Ice, please. Probably a new story. Some similar event. So yeah, very cool. Nothing too crazy about this, guys. Yeah, you will get multiple levels, of course. This will be coming later on. Then we have a new cosmetics for the tavern, of course. And then we have Lioness Defensive War. Probably Meliodas and Bond will be interesting to see. There's going to be the supply change, the exchange shop. Not too crazy. That's the King or Donny exchange. The summer outfits are coming back. Nothing too crazy. If you want them, go buy it. The boss battle event. And then we have a Goater. Hidden treasure. Nothing too crazy. Tickets. Of course, tickets. The bands are going to be 600. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Knighthood competition is starting, of course. They are revamping the entire patrol. So yeah, it looks very interesting. And yeah, you can easily help out farming artifacts and stuff like that. So that's going to be very cool to see as well. Because sometimes I'm lazy and I want to farm artifacts, but not in the easier way, in the easier sense. So this might be good. We have to wait and see how that plays out. There's now a total Boarhead membership we don't care about. The magic, yeah, this is for a guild boss. I will not go over it. The people that are watching my streams are not that crazy about guild boss, I think. So yeah, but they're changing some stuffs around, so we have to wait and see how it plays out. Yeah, the hero on unique unlock. Apparently, this is also cool to see without completing the battle stage. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Battle guide information will be added as well. Very good. Returning player attendance system improvements. Let's see. The battle does not end probably when the stamina discount buff expires during battle. Okay. The CC of enemies increases. Okay, nice. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. More annoying stuff. Merlin Escanor with Flames of Oblivion applied to die under certain circumstances. Cool. Hero consumes effects are not applied on circumstances. Okay. And then patrol seasonal heroes added. So yeah. Overall, guys, it's a pretty okayish update. Nothing too crazy here, guys. It's just there, summer is coming for them. And yeah, these are the two new characters. So up next, like I always do, I'm going to do the Should You Will I Summon part. So here I go. So as you have seen, I've already watched it. So yeah, it is still like, I like the Sailor Moon transformation though. I call it Sailor Moon. That's the first thing that popped in my head. So yeah, but she looks pretty cool. The Feliodas. Some are calling it. No, that's the weirdest name. That's the M22F because of female stuff. So yeah, so this is her. Very interesting. So let's go over her. Increase the basic set of applicable allies participating in battle by 50% and their max HP by 20%. Using a skill or counter inflicts bonus damage equal to 10% of their max hero's HP. Applicable allies are demons and the 7 deadly sins. So yeah, the 7 deadly sins are making a big comeback with this new grand if cross if characters. When all allies, including the secondary slot or hero, are demon or the 7 deadly sins, the hero gains an arbiter of transgression and taunts for 1 turn. Damage taken decreased value increases by the same amount as damage dealt. Increase the enemy. So increase of the enemies that use the skills on the hero. Okay. The hero taunts enemies for 1 turn when using skills 2 or more times within 1 turn. Limited once. While taunting, the hero's final damage taken decreases by 50%. At the start of battle, when an enemy uses an attack skill, during that turn, all enemies are inflicted with transgression for 3 turns. Stack of transgression increasing applicable allies' defense rate set by 15. Transgression is attack related set minus 20%. Pierce rate minus 20 stacks 2 times. Also, when an applicable ally uses a skill, during the ally's turn, all transgression instants are removed from the enemy. For each transgression removed, all such applicable allies increase by 3% 5 times. So yeah, this is very, very interesting. She's a counter and a good partner for the LR Meliodas. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Probably the first one who starts wins, basically, I think. So yeah, we have to wait and see how that plays out. So the first attack is cancel stances on one enemy inflicts transgression damage equal to 250% attack and then stuns enemy for 2 turns. Transgression is 5 times pierce rate, ignores 100% of the crit defense, 2 times damage against debuffs. So yeah, very, very interesting. So then we have, of course, an infect with Dark Brand. So yeah, you know how infect does. It stops people from healing, and Dark Brand is additional damage equal to 10% of remaining HP. The ultimate is Diabolic Coronation, gains 50% increase to attack for 2 turns, then inflicts transgression damage equal to 700% on all enemies. Transgression is 5 times pierce increase and ignores 100% of the enemy's crit damage and 2 times damage against debuff. So, what I like the units, but also I'm a little saddened by the fact that we are going back to we need multiple copies, because that Marvel broke their promise in a sort of way, in my opinion, because they said a while back when every character needed 5-6 characters, yeah, we're going a step back with the alts, and then we said, yeah, we will need 2-6 to maximize their power. But with these characters, of course, you can, be happy and stuff like that. You can still have 2-6. It is still decent. But at level 3, you will see you get a significant defensive buff, as you can see. But at 4 dupes, you get 15%. It's not very big. It is just the start of something bad again. And it's not Marvel being that Marvel greedy. And yeah, they're back to their old shenanigans. So I wonder what kind of backlash it will be got. The collab with Gacha Kyuta was exactly the same. I didn't mention it then because I wasn't really paying attention, but now I noticed it again, and we're slowly starting back up to the problematic times. But that is my opinion. It's for me always a chore because it's always very difficult for me to get the characters, so I hope that I will be lucky with my summons. But for now, guys, let's keep on moving. Let's check out Bond.
7つの大蔵のボックスシンバーよろしくね。いいね。この瞬間を後悔させてあげる。覚悟はできてね。
Damn, that was cool. So, okay, oops, that was Bond. So yeah, the fox, oof, she looks pretty fire, right? Summer Hunt increases basic sets of applicable allies participating in battle by 50% and increases the damage taken by 50. Applicable allies, humans and the 7 deadly sins. The hero gains craving for 2 turns at the start of battle. Craving is like applicable allies HP related stats plus 20%. Grants applicable allies immunity to recovery related status restrictions. Applicable allies immediately recover 30% of damage taken during the enemy's turn. 40% damage taken suppression against single target attacks, including counters. So yeah, again, these are sort of like counters to MELIODAS. Same with the melee. So yeah, we have to wait and see how that plays out, guys. I am really very scared about this new meta we're entering. So yeah, when the hero uses a craving skill on an enemy with mark of the craving, the damage dealt increases by 100%, and if damage dealt, the hero steals one orb of that enemy's ultimate move gauge, then enters stealth for one turn, and does not take reflect or counter damage. Mark of craving is damage dealt minus 70%, damage taken is plus 70, stealth cannot be targeted while other allies remain. Okay. For each orb of the ultimate move gauge stolen, the applicable basic sets increased by 5%, and the hero's crit damage increased by 30% 10 times. Very, very nice. When an applicable ally skill doesn't result in a critical strike, it inflicts additional damage equal to 40% of the hero's increased HP. So, very, very interesting. The first skill is Captivating Beauty. Applies Mark of Craving on one enemy for 2 turns, then inflicts craving damage equal to 500. Like I said, Craving is 3 times Spirit rate. Damage dealt to enemies with Mark of Craving is plus 150%. Very, very nice. And then inflicts Ferocity, damage that does not trigger a critical strike equal to 300% attack on all enemies. Ferocity is 2 times Spirit rate, and additional damage equal to 220%. Minus 100% crit damage. So what they're doing is making Bon like a very good unit, maybe for Indura, the boss battle boss. So that's going to be very, very interesting. I think she will work very, very good. So yeah, again, with Bon, it's the same. You have to get multiple copies. 4 copies are the best. And I think that if I had to choose right now, reading this theoretically, I think I would go for Bon over Meliodas, but that's just me. I will have to talk to a friend of mine that knows it better than I do. So yeah, you have to play it out and see how it goes. You know, yeah. So here we go, guys. Sorry about that, but here we are on the banner. I must say it is pretty good, sorta. You know, it has a couple units that I can use for free to play. If you are just starting up, this is a good sort of segue to start. Everything is pretty decent except for this guy, Denzel. What? Why is he here, dudes? Why? It's crazy. Yeah, all the units are pretty good. Loki still decent. Trolls fine. Chandler's okay-ish. Esterosa's cool because he has an LR. Escanor's pretty strong after his buff. Roxy's also fine. The toxic trash can king that I call him is also on the banner, so good for me. Hopefully I can pull him so that I can finally be not alone in the guild anymore without him, sort of. Yeah, we are getting tickets again, free-to-play tickets, or free-to-play, yeah, depending on how you see it and how you spend your wise monies and gems. You get 2 tickets, multis for 150 and 250. I maybe think it's only for the first time. We have a selection, so yeah, if you pull 1 or the 2, I would go the opposite if you are going only 1 rotation, that I will probably do. So yeah, overall, this is the selection if you go for a second rotation. That is it, guys. So free to play. It's a good, decent start. You know, depending on how your box looks, I would recommend to people. You can always comment on the video to see how it goes. Maybe I can help you out with these kind of things. I need to check your account, of course, or you can show me some screenshots. If you're a mid spender, yeah, you will just spend a little bit and then try your luck. I wouldn't recommend going 2 rotations because I think festivals are around the corner. Might be Ragnarok related. Also, there's a mysterious LR coming, so we have to wait and see how that plays out. But overall, the whales will just be whaling, and I will be personally going, I think, 1 rotation. That's about it. depending on lucky how lucky I is, you know. But knowing my luck, I have to probably go almost 2 rotations to get all both of them. So yeah, let's hope that we're not getting to that. But for now, this is it. My two thoughts. Bond looks on paper better than Melly. Melly, they both look very toxic and very cool for the Seven Deadly Sins because, yeah, they were making a comeback with the new units, of course. So that's going to be interesting. But for now, I think we have to wait and see how it plays out, guys. And hope to see you very, very soon in the next vid, boys. So peace out.